Hi, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Pisces, this is your monthly read for November. And we're going to start with an overall message and overall energy and undercurrent energy that is going on for you for the month of November. And the entire month is a portal month. It means that every single day, from beginning to end of November, there's a new opportunity to step through to something new because the number is 11. Due to different things, I ended up recording your video today on the 1st of November. And so there's a big alignment day here today when I'm recording. So that might play a role in your reading. So Pisces, please, what is going on for them for the month of November? What is going on for the month of November? Cheer up. Cheer up, people. Live in the moment, cheer up. So there might be, I felt like October was a really trying month. And do you see all the rays there? Like all the rays coming in from the skies, if you will. To cheer you up. Like light is coming in. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the day. You know, there's going to be a change for you, but you might have felt the blues for a bit. Like you might have, this is someone that's really underwater and, you know, standing on a branch. Maybe that's even an olive branch. Someone's reaching out. Reaching out to that they want to help you. And just know that you're going to be pulled up of whatever situation is going on. It can be very heavy for some, and it can be might not be light, but it doesn't have to be like super, super heavy that like if you don't get up of this abyss, you're going to drown. Or like, although that might be going on for some of you guys, I just mean that there's a scale here, that there's an emotional scale so that you can be like on the far down end of that scale. Or you can be like way further up. So take whatever resonates throughout this reading, because it might just be that you just need some clarity around things. It might not be that you're like on the bottom gasping for air. You might actually just want to clarify a situation. You want to get clarity around something at work. You want to get clarity around something around your relationship, something around your health. You're just looking for an answer around your health or like something like that. And for some of you guys, you might just really feel you're not feeling it right now. Like this is heavy. And I just have to say that the lingering energies from October, as a bit the focus on lingering, they are lingering. But just the more we come into the month of November, the easier I feel it's going to get. Okay? So cheer up. Live in the moment. If people understood what live, and I don't mean to sound pretentious, like arrogant or like I have it all figured out, I would say, like I'm that arrogant, I would say if I really had something figured out, I would listen guys, like I figured this one out, please listen to this because this is sort of what I came to, this is the conclusion. But to completely live in the moment from like moment to moment, have I figured that one out? No. I for sure catch glimpses of it, and I for sure feel like I understand that most people don't understand what live in the moment means, because we hear about it all the time, like live in the moment, be here and now, be present. What does that mean? It means that the only reality that ever exists, first and foremost, is objective to the person, and then secondly, or not so secondly, but is that the moment you're off thinking something else than where you're currently residing, I'm using all these fancy words that I'm not so sure I'm using correctly here today. If you're off somewhere else thinking about something else or someone else, then the very thing you have right in front of you, you're already not in the present moment. If you're going to run off to somewhere else, think of something else, then your present moment, then your present reality. For the love of yourself, think of something that you like. Think of something that you wish to create in your life. Think of the light coming in. That'll help a lot. Okay. Sounds like I'm bashing you a little bit. I'm not. I'm trying to help, really. Okay, what is going on for Pisces for the month of November? Okay, I'm also getting now that there might be some... That's interesting, because was that for Pisces last week as well? Or was it for someone else? Okay, or I mean for the monthlies last time. If this is not you... And I rarely, like, I want to read for the person listening, because if we read for someone that you're observing, that's a whole other reality. That's a whole other, you know. Anyway, this could be someone else. You're watching someone right now or observing someone right now that is feeling the blues. That is sort of on the bottom of things that you want to help come up to the surface. So if you don't recognize at all that this is you having sort of a slow month, or feeling a little bit depressed, or feeling a little bit like pessimistic, or just completely fatigued, or just don't have any energy whatsoever. If you like, no, I'm all like happy-go-lucky and I feel like so good about things and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I do have a person right next to me that I do exactly like, I know what that is about. So then take it for that person throughout the reading. Take however it resonates. Okay, Pisces, what do we have for them for the month of November, please? First card out. Wow, serendipity. That is beautiful to see. See, it's going to change. And the cards are talking. We're in between worlds, and I can completely understand that, and you too probably. We're in between worlds. There is something that is not for you. Something is not for you, and it's coming out together with the round and round. So there might be something you're trying a different angle, you're trying this approach, you're trying to do this. It's just repetitive. It's a repetitive cycle, and it goes round and round, and you sort of really don't get anywhere with it. You might know what that is. Can we clarify these for Pisces, please? Serendipity between worlds. Serendipity between worlds. We have new beginnings entering your life. Not for you, round and round. Not for you, and round and round. Don't sweep things under the rug. Bring it up to the surface. Talk about it. Go through with it. It feels like there's something that needs to come to, like something needs to be addressed is what I'm looking for, the word. Something needs to be addressed. Something we need to talk about this, or it could be something that you need to confess to yourself. Does that make sense? We need to confess, like you need to own. No, you need to. What's the word? I'm so sorry, Pisces. You need to. I want to say confess or own up, but it's not that. It's like if someone's like going around thinking it's one thing, but it's actually something like in a minor way. It's like you need to wake up and understand what's going on. Like there needs to be a little bit of a realization here. I think you think something and it's actually not. Okay, we're gonna get to the bottom of that, I promise. It sounds like, what is she talking about? Okay, anything else you want to add for Pisces here for the month of November? For the month of November, for Pisces, what do you have for them, please? Temptation, interesting. Temptation can be about when we really don't want to address something, we don't want to deal with something. we don't want to look it in the eye and say, okay, I know this is the truth, you know? It's easier to sort of go into maybe a little bit of addictive behavior. Addictive behavior can be watching way too much Netflix, like an addiction. Getting way more into alcohol than you feel, like your body's saying, no, I had enough, but then you go on for another drink or another glass. You know, eating candy or like sugar to the point where like your body's just is just not here anymore. Or, you know what I mean? It can even be like you're depriving yourself of things, depriving yourself of beautiful foods, depriving yourself of sleep, depriving yourself of positive thinking is even a thing. You know you can switch your mind around, but you don't. You choose not to. And there's something like, there can be something very comforting in just choosing old behavior, choosing old beliefs, choosing old thoughts, because it's like a comfort zone. It's like easier, and I just want to stay here, and it's just, I don't want to deal with it, you know? Let's see where it fits in. It's coming out as a message, and that might also be not you, Pisces. That might be the person that we're talking about. Like, you see it in them. You see them having a choice to move towards something new, but they're choosing the old path. They're choosing their addiction, like whatever that means. Okay. It's interesting because we have on the table, so wow. Okay. We have the cheer up card. We have like, okay, something has brought you under the water. Under the water can also be like you're very, very emotional. You're just really in your emotional body, and you're trying to maybe mend things, heal things, integrate things in your emotional body. And so things are coming up to the surface, literally coming up to the surface for you to deal with them. Or if this is you watching someone else really dealing with their issues, dealing with, or if it's not either or, it can be both. You see someone else dealing with their troubles, their emotional body. Sometimes it's a projection even. And it takes quite the person to just really realize that, wait a minute, I'm talking so much about this other person. I'm talking about my parents this much. I'm talking about my children this much. I'm talking about a coworker. I'm talking about a friend and their behavior, what they're doing, their behavior, their shoulds and should nots, you know? Is it a projection of you? If you're feeling happy and content inside, if you're feeling balanced and on point, you feel focused and aligned, no, then it's not you. If you feel a lot like this, if you feel a little bit up and down in your own mood, if you feel like you're not really knowing the course right now, if you're feeling under the weather, if it's you feeling the blues, and you keep talking about someone else having difficulty, that might be a projection. Then we just need to be really, really, really authentic with ourselves, like really honest with ourselves. Like, okay, recognizing that, maybe I'm doing that. I'm pointing that out so clearly so that I will see that it's actually mine. It's me. You discover something within you right now that you need to deal with. Okay, whatever resonates here. So I just feel like, okay, whoever this is, whether this is you or someone else, this is the journey to having sort of been feeling the blues and feeling like really recovering, I want to say, the emotional body. That there's new light. We saw the light come in there that brings about the serendipity. Reaching, I love this little fairy sort of girl reaching for the 4-leaf clover there, like reaching for a better life, reaching for the lottery win, reaching for the happy, you know, reaching for it. We're not there yet, but we're reaching for it, and that's really all you can do. And it's so beautiful when you even want to do it, because the addiction card talks about something completely different. But to want to reach for the 4-leaf clover, whatever that means for you in your life, is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm going to read from the book, number 18. 15, 17, 18. Essential tea time. Essential meanings: opportunity allied with readiness. I love this. Opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity. Luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. And then the Oracle's message states, you've stepped into alignment with a greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. This feels so darn true. Darn, I don't know if I ever said that. So maybe someone's using their phrase darn a lot. I just feel like for someone, maybe not the entire Pisces community here, but for someone, there's a true alignment going on, a true alignment with your inner being, which is really, really cool. And your dream seems to be very, very, I think that what the secret, whatever I think about the secret, whatever I think about the whole franchise, because I want to call it a franchise of The Secret, The Secret, of the law of attraction and all of that when it came out. And I also think that about like Eat, Pray, Love, Elizabeth Gilbert. I might even have gotten that word, that name right. Elizabeth Gilbert. Something like that Julia Roberts played in the movie. Sometimes when your dream and the collective dream goes so hand in hand, something magical happens collectively. Like something, it just brings such an audience to something. And I feel like The Secret, and maybe now you go, Eat, Pray, Love, I never heard of it. But when it came out, it really was like such a sensation. It was so talking to people about going living their dreams and like following their passion. And it just, there's something here, Pisces, that whatever you're dreaming about really fits the collective. That can be that you're sitting on a book, and I'm not meaning that literally. You're just walking around sitting on the book all the time, and that fits the collective. No, but it's like, it might be that you have a book inside of you, and it's just waiting to come out. Like it's waiting to be written. And the audience for it, the collective, has the same dream. Like the collective is asking for an answer to that, to whatever you're putting down in that book right now. Your dream and the collective's prayer, if you will, the collective's asking is so aligned. So there's something really, you're sitting on something. You're sitting on gold, Pisces. You're sitting on gold that really could change your life. And it could really create so much for the better for the collective. If you don't know what that is, you have no clue, like there's no bell going off at all, ask about it. Do I have a dream that is aligned with the collective? Do I have a dream? Do I have something that I can like bring to the surface here? Okay. Anyway, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. It's exquisite even. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. That is so beautiful. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. So don't be afraid to jump on to anything if you feel like, I don't know how this is going to go. I might fail. There might be no investment in this, or like the finances aren't there, try not to worry and try to go for it and see what starts to happen, because it's saying that you're being supported at this time, whatever you want to put into the world. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. And then the relationship message states, Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs that Spirit brings. And then we have the prosperity message. You are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful for the stars and Jesus. And I get like such a strong like tinnitus sound. It disappeared as fast as it came. But someone might really be dealing with tinnitus, thinking it's just something really wrong with your hearing or something wrong in your head, or just that you need to put up with this tinnitus. No. I just feel, what was it that I was... You are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. I just feel like these are messages. The tinnitus, if someone recognizes themselves, like, it might be that you have tinnitus like constantly, but it might also be that on occasion it just shows up. And to then pay attention to what was really going on in your brain at that time. What did you see? What did you observe? What happened in the moment where you just were struck by that high pitch sound? That is Spirit trying to give you a message that you need to somehow align yourself with. Okay. You are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success. I was going to pick up the card, but you know what? Victory and success was the card that I had for Aquarius. So maybe if you have placement in Aquarius, if you're connected to Aquarius somehow, or even if this person that we're talking about, if this is not you, is an Aquarius, maybe you might want to check out the Aquarius read, because victory and success was there, and I was so sure I even had the card on in this reading, but I know it's Aquarius, but just for a brief moment there, so I was being brought back to the Aquarius read. So if there's a connection there, check it out. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you. Yeah, this is a very similar message that Aquarius had as well. Like the seeds that you put down in the past is now starting to turn up. It's now starting to be created in your immediate reality. And here it says the choices that you've made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. Gorgeous. Okay, so we have Between Worlds coming out after it, and it sounds like, wait, didn't you just say that the timing is perfect and you're all there and it's like good fortune and whatever? Yes, but you're probably not seeing that just yet. If you come from this place, you're not seeing any of it. You need to shift your focus and you need to shift your perspective so that you can understand that this really is on its way in. You might not even be aware one bit that this is on its way. So for the majority of you, you probably see one thing at a time. For some of you, you probably see this is not being stuck. This is not being in limbo. This is not you not knowing how to move forward. This is just you seeing some of the past, some of your previous life, if you will. It's not previous because it might be just present, but it's like something you're just stepping out of. You're seeing some of that, and you're seeing some of the future, like some of the new life that you're trying to create. So it's like we're meeting these two. We have these two together here. It's probably like and you're seeing some of this and you're seeing some of this. And then you're seeing some of this and then you're seeing some of this. Just understand that even seeing some of this is you being on the right path. This is you moving forward. Okay? And you've created, through this, the serendipity and the between worlds is creating a new beginning. They have the 2.0 version there, and this actually came out for Aquarius as well. The 2.0 version of you, this is the upgrade. This is when you start to see a different life, if you will. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And finding your purpose seems to be a big one. This is what you're stepping into, okay? And then we come to all of this. Like, I feel like all of this is like almost a little thing on it. It's not on the side. It's very much a part of this reading. It's like coming up as a little community of cards here. Not for you. Not for you. Round and round. Sweeping things under the rug, or rather, you need to bring something up to the surface. We need to talk about this. This needs to be addressed. And the tendency or a wish or wanting to go into hiding, wanting to get into any type of addiction. So I feel like there is a situation here that might be the hindrance of this. If it's like two steps forwards, one step back, or like one step forward, two steps back. If you feel like, yeah, you might sense a difference. You might feel that there's, and whatever this is, if this is like your complete life, if this is your something around a relationship, you know, you take two steps forward and one step back in your relationship. If this is 2 steps forward, 1 step back in your job, in your health, body, getting on some sort of diet, whatever this is for you, it seems like there's something here that you're hanging on to that the energy has sort of asked you to let go of for some time. It's like this thing that it is not for you. It sort of has run its course. There's no more information to be exchanged. There's no more expansion or like evolution together. And if this is a relationship, it's obviously like this relationship, whether it's with a friend, you're trying to maybe even force this friendship to work because you've been friends for such a long time. If it's with a romantic partner, it's like, well, I still want it to work, and you try your best and you put everything in there to figure out how to make it work. Or if it's a job situation where you just done everything you possibly can, but this job is sort of almost spitting you out because you're not supposed to be there anymore. Whatever this is for you, it can be even a belief. Like, it doesn't serve you to stay in this belief system anymore. It is not for you. You just seem to go like round and round and round, and that you're not really finding a new path or a new way out, or it might work for 2 days and then it falls back into old patterns. It falls back because when there's no, it's like, I probably have used this analogy before, but I think it's a really good one. It's like you have this really, really old car. You have this really, really, really old car, and it has so many miles on it. It has so many miles on it that it's not even funny anymore. It's awesome that it's run so long on that many miles. It's like it's something that it's like, we love that. It has run for that long. How cool is that? But then, you know, the next day, it won't start because it's run so many miles. And it's such a, you know, everything is breaking down in the car. And how much you try to fix it up, one thing after the other just falls down, and it's just time for a new car. You can switch things out try it as best as you can. And you probably can even jump start the car for a little bit, and it will run. It will even run. And it will feel awesome when you get that car to start. And it will feel awesome that you get it to run for a little bit. But then, as you went to turn it off and just took your mind off of it for a little bit, and you go back to start it again, it won't start. And so I'm comparing your relationship with an old car right now. I'm comparing a job situation. I'm comparing something that you're doing, that you put so much effort in. You so want it to work, but it just doesn't. And obviously you have the final say here. Obviously you feel in the, and this is, don't sweep things under the rug. I told initially that there's something here that you need to face. You need to wake up to like, okay, maybe I need to let this go. Because there's something here that doesn't make you happy, and it actually causes you even to go back into addictive behavior. It doesn't bring out the best in you. It doesn't move you forward. It doesn't expand your or put you in a situation where you find the most passion or joy or happiness inside. It actually causes stress, and it causes not for you not to be exactly who you are and even wanting to become more. Feel what this is about, because I think you have the greatest solution there. There's your block to having all of this. That's what I have for you, beautiful, beautiful Pisces. I hope that's uplifting and guiding you in the right direction. I do offer personal readings right now. If you're interested in one, please read about it in the description box. Send me a message and we'll take it from there. Other than that, please give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.